Happy 2024. Happy New Year, everybody. Jason Grandon with the Grandon Group, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. All right, first podcast of 2024, and I want to personally wish you all a fantastic 2024. It is set to be a great year. It is an election year, so we know how that goes, but it's going to be a great year. Housing market's great, and we're going into a market that's actually going to get better here in Arizona. So, first of all, 2023. Let's talk about that. 2023 was not a bad year as far as the housing market goes. Arizona did see one of our hottest years, August. So I'm an Arizona native. My sister and I both are Arizona natives. And man, I'll tell you what, this past August was absolutely brutal. We had 29 days of 110 plus weather. First time that I remember it. It could be that I'm just getting older and the heat gets to you faster. But that is why you get a swimming pool when you purchase a home. Overall, the housing market, we saw high interest rates. We saw like a very long time high. And now we're starting to watch the rates climb back down and the market's starting to change. I know this is good news for you people that are sitting on the fence thinking, oh, I'm going to wait for it to go down. But when it goes down, there's people doing bidding wars. And believe it or not, in some of the homes, we are seeing price wars. Seeing 2 or 3 people that want a house. And it's just the way things happen. So, looking forward, 2024, the Grandon Group, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. We are here to assist you in buying and selling. So, what we want to do in 2024, generally we don't really talk about real estate that much on this program. We just talk about different things going on in the community and the lifestyle in Arizona. And, I think we're going to stay on that ground. You guys seem to like it. And thanks again for making us one of the #1 listened to podcasts for real estate in Arizona. We're pushing a couple thousand listeners, which when you sit behind this microphone and you're like, okay, I'm going to do a podcast today. It's like you're talking to yourself, but then it's great when we're seeing all these downloads and comments come through. So listen, you can always reach out to me at the Grandon Group on Facebook and Instagram and instantrenters.com, which is our rental site. But check out the Grandon Group or just go to Jason Grandon and reach out to me there, and my number will be at the bottom of the page. So 2024, what we're going to do is we are going to amp up promoting the Arizona lifestyle. So many of you know, and those of you that are brand new to the show don't know, we have a TV show called The Lockbox. Same as this program, The Lockbox, but this one is an actual video. So we go out. So starting next week, we're going out. We're going to be interviewing people that make up the Arizona lifestyle. So again, as you know, we don't get political, but I will have political figures on the show. We're going to talk about Arizona lifestyle. And then we also opened up an office in Prescott, Sedona, Flagstaff, Sedona area. So we're going to be spending some time up there, and we're going to have a special show just for our northern Arizona people and those thinking about moving to northern Arizona. So to contrast in Arizona, Arizona's got some spectacular places to live. So I personally live in Maricopa County, which encompasses Perry's Valley, Scottsdale, Phoenix, Cave Creek, Chandler, Gilbert, your basic big cities that you hear about. My sister lives up in Yavapai County, which encompasses Prescott, Flagstaff, Sedona. And I'll tell you what, it is growing at leaps and bounds. For those of you that called, and we've sold a lot of homes there in 2023 in Prescott and Flagstaff and Camp Verde. First of all, thank you. Welcome to the show. We are going to promote you. I know there's some people that are like, we just want to keep our place small. Don't say anything. Sorry. Too many people know about it. Prescott, Arizona is one of the hottest spots in the state of Arizona right now. Prices have easily went up 25, 30% over the past 4 years. Yeah, it is just a really laid-back town that is growing at leaps and bounds. And you don't have the big home builders like Toll Brothers and stuff in there. So you've got these smaller builders. One of the best ones, Vermilion Homes. They just build some great looking homes, on 5, 10, 20 acres of property. You can still get in there but it's great. So if you're looking for a change of life that's still kind of a city, check out Prescott. Camp Verde, Flagstaff. Hey, it's ski season, and everybody every weekend heads up to Flagstaff. Flagstaff, yes, it's a college town, but it's so much more. There is so much history and life going on up there. It's great. Route 66 runs through it. You've got some great breweries. You've got great concert halls. Of course, you've got NAU. You've got some pretty good restaurants up there. Plus, you got a ton of hiking and sledding and mountain biking. So if you're not into the winter sports, come spring and summer, it is an absolute dream to be there, especially down here in the valley when it's 120. You can expect 85, maybe 90 degrees up in Flagstaff. Great place to live, get some land, and you know what? You're only 2 hours, 2:20 to Phoenix. Prescott, you're 45 minutes to an hour. So 2024, here's what you can expect to see. You got the show. We've got a couple new magazines coming out called Urban Scottsdale, which will cater to kind of the Scottsdale lifestyle. And then, of course, the TV show is going to feature you. So any of you that have a business and you want to talk about Arizona and you want to promote your business, it's free. We'll interview you. And it's a good time. Arizona market, if you're thinking about selling. All right. So wait, let me back up here just a little bit. I've had calls, Jason, doesn't seem to be a lot of homes on the market. Here's why. And we just did an article on this as well. Housing has changed. And let me tell you why. Those of you that have a 3% or less interest rate, probably, unless you absolutely have to, are not going to sell your house. So yes, you see these houses come on the market because somebody's moving out of state or because financial issues, whatever it is. But if you've got a low interest rate, you're probably not selling your house, which is a big, big portion of the houses out here. So it's slim pickings as far as that goes. But we are expecting, rates are not going to drop back into the 2 and 3s, I can tell you that much. But we are expecting them to get lower again, and it's a great time to get in and buy. Sellers, listen, I know you all have realtor friends. You should make the GRANDON GROUP, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team, your new friend. But listen, we all have friends, but it is so important if you're going to sell your house that your house is marketed properly. There's some great agents that do it. There are some horrible agents that do it and ruin it for the rest of us. Listen, if your agent's taking iPhone pictures and just slap it on the MLS, you are not getting top dollar for your house. If you don't have professional photos, drone pictures, colored photos, color flyers, not paper flyers, but I'm talking thick cardstock flyers, social media, single property websites, that kind of stuff, you are not getting top dollar for your house. Interview your agent. Each and every one of you, before you hire an employee, before you hire a landscaper, before you hire a maid, a babysitter, whatever it is, you interview. Same thing here. Interview your agent. Make sure you click. I've met some great people this year. In fact, a couple of the new ones we just met, they moved here from Washington. And my mom actually just said, hey, you got to call my son and daughter. They sell homes. So I had an opportunity to meet them. And let me tell you something. Absolutely neat people. We sat down, took literally 5 minutes. We sat down and they said, we want single level, 3-bedroom minimum, and I got to be near a golf course. First day out, 3 homes, exactly what they wanted. They put an offer in and got the one that they liked the best out of the 3. That's what this is about. Being a realtor is about listening. It's about promoting. Some of you have known from our past podcast, I was in the promotion business for years. I used to produce national act concerts. I've had everyone from Taylor Swift when she was up and coming in Anthem, Blake Shelton, Fall Out Boys, 2 Live Crew, Rat, you name it. I've had them on the way up or the way down. And it's great. I love seeing, I know I can never afford the shows that are like these big stadium shows, but those people all started out at some point, and guess what? I got them. And some of them made it big train, stuff like that. Some of them made it big, and I'm happy to see that. So it goes back to all about promotion. And that's what real estate is. It's more than just, here, Jason, list my house and sell it. It's, hey, Jason, Stacey, here's my house. What are you going to do? And it's a matter of getting it out there and overcoming the millions and millions of stuff on the internet so people can see your home so you can get top dollar. The other thing is that that I find to be crucial in our internet marketing is being there at showings. I personally don't think anybody should just let you just go through the house and check it out. I think it's very important that the agent is always there to show the house. Who better to sell your house than the person you hired? So, 2024, we are on to some great things. Arizona has a ton of growth going on. There's new subdivisions. We got companies moving into the East Valley, companies moving into the West Valley. The growth is just astronomical. Schools are getting better. There's some great private schools, some public schools. Nationally they've been taking some heat, but there are some pretty good public schools here. So if you're thinking about making Arizona your home, give us a call, the GRANDON Group, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team, powered by one of the top brokerages in Arizona, my home group. Give us a call and let us fill you in on the schools. Let's fill you in on the businesses going in. If you're thinking about moving your business, hey, we'll help you find a great location. If you're thinking about maybe, I want to, buy a restaurant or something like that, we can help you with that. We'll introduce you to the right people to make sure that is a great experience. Plus, event season is here. And for the next several months, we've got spring training, Barrett Jackson, the Arabian Show, you name it, it is coming. Horse shows, just a ton of stuff like that. Plus the Phoenix Open, which, by the way, is held in Scottsdale. This town is nonstop. So listen, if you're in town and you want to just check some stuff out, give us a call and we'll get you hooked up. But most importantly, make 2024 your best year yet. You are in 100% control of this. Make 2024. Don't look back at the end of the year as you're putting up your Christmas tree again. I just took mine down. As you're putting up your tree and you're like, oh my God, I missed out on this in 2024. Make it happen. Yeah, I know sometimes we get up and we're just dragging. We're like, oh, I want to do it. You know what? Get up, get dressed, make life happen. If you want to buy a house, call us up. Let's get you a house. It might not be this month. Maybe it's next month. But let's get you your goals for 2024. If you want to move to Arizona, hey, and you're a year out because you can't leave or whatever the case is, great. Call up. Let me tell you about Scottsdale, Flagstaff, Prescott, Sedona, Chandler. Every area, as we've mentioned in former podcasts, has a different personality. Each community has a different personality. Some of you like to have a golf community. Some of you want to be right on the golf course. Some of you want to be on a runway because we have a couple of communities that are you can fly your airplane in. Some of you want to be rural. Some of you want to be out and have horses and animals and stuff like that. And that's great. We can do it. And again, also for those of you that don't know, Stacey, my sister, and I, we grew up on a big Arabian horse ranch, so we were very, very well versed in the agricultural horse community, and we know a lot about that. So, anyways, looking forward to meeting all of the new people. Thank you to the other ones. 2023 was a great year. Folks, let's make 2024 a great year. We are here for any of your real estate needs. Hey, listen, if you're cruising around Scottsdale, Cave Creek, or you're coming up to Prescott, call us up. Let's go hit lunch. We've got some great places that aren't big chain restaurants to eat, and you're going to love it. Anyways, the lifestyle in Arizona is great. Happy New Year, everybody. 2024 is going to be your year. We're going to be back here later on this week with another podcast. We are going to be more consistent, I promise. And check out our TV show on YouTube and, of course, Facebook and stuff, The Lockbox. And we'll have those shows starting to air next week as well. Everybody, Jason Grandon here with the GRANDON Group, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. You can go to thegrandongroup.com, check out our websites. For those of you wanting to rent, instantrenters.com. You guys have a great start to your New Year's. Happy 2024. We'll talk to you soon.